Hello, friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session of our channel where we connect together to listen to your queries and answer them as much as possible. So it's another Saturday, and of course, every single Saturday we look forward to connect together and at least get to know what exactly our audience are thinking about our sessions, tutorials, and if they have any queries, we love to talk about those and try to help them as much as possible. So welcome aboard. And I'm just like traveling again. So I'm right now in Noida, which is another city next to Delhi, NCR, and I'm doing life right from here. So that's another important thing which we certainly look forward to fulfill the commitment, and that's the most important part of our channel. That whenever it comes to delivering the best service to you, we do take care of that when we are traveling as well. So that's the reason probably you would see a different background because I'm in a hotel and I thought I'll just make sure that we connect today as well. Right? So welcome aboard. And Kishore says he's the first to join or comment on this live session today. Thank you, Kishore. We do have Pramod joining in. Hey, good evening, Pramod. I hope you're doing fine. Okay, so yeah, let's wait for few more people to join us, and meanwhile, others can let us know if they have any questions. I think I'm almost half the way with the part B or set B of Agile Tester Extension sample paper discussion, and expected to end in another 10 days. And we should be looking forward to have your poll to decide on the next set of tutorials, which we will get started as soon as we finish with this. I would also see if I can look forward to get started with the new syllabus of ISTQB. That is, it's going to take some time, like 1 to 2 months or 3 months maximum, to build it up so that people can have 4.0 in their considerations. But again, I'm still going to take a little bit of time to understand if most of the countries have really rolled out the the syllabus, right? Because not all the countries have the syllabus in place actively. So it's not necessary that if things are really, going to help people, because I don't want to confuse, because the moment I start creating the new playlist, people will start following it because thinking I'm the one who prepares good tutorials. We just want to make sure that it's the right guidance for everyone. Anyways, there's the first one coming in from Ajit says, thank you very much. I've cleared ISTQB AI test automation engineer going through your tutorials. Hey, that's a good news. Did you say ISTQB AI and test automation in advanced level? Okay, that's an L. I was wondering because AI, you would be my first candidate to get certified. So I was just surprised if you are done with that. Anyways, good to know that, Ajit. Congratulations, and thank you so much for being here and letting us know about your results. Test automation engineer is not an easy examination team. It has a lot of content and a lot of complexity involved. So getting through that is really, really incredible. And I'm happy to see that, when people make it through, that's a really hard effort, which you must appreciate. So, congratulations, Najit, and thank you for letting us know. We wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Okay, so let us know if you have anything else, and I'm really happy that our tutorial was very, very helpful in your preparation, and we shall look forward to more certifications or any other guidance. So, all the very best in future endeavors in your career, and please let us know if we can help you with anything else. Pramod says, as the testing needs many of the tools in the agile process, we have the only two tools for DM Square. And that is one is the YouTube and the other is LinkedIn. Sure, why not? Thank you so much for those kind words, Pramod. It certainly uh, means a lot when we try to share information and knowledge with people on different platforms. One, of course, YouTube, and LinkedIn is a way where people can get in touch with me by just dropping a text and get a response to their queries, or instant response is what one another important thing. YouTube, I to be frank, is we don't get to see the name of the people, but I don't do responses based on the name of the people. But sometimes I do ask people that please reach out to me. And when I open my dashboard, I see at least 50 to 60 comments every single day. And going through each one of them and answering each one of them sometimes becomes very complicated. Initially, I literally replied all the comments, but as the things grows, right, it sometimes becomes really hectic. So sometimes it's not just like, you get a straightforward answer. People ask you how to solve this technique, how to apply this technique and get to the answer. And for that, we have to basically draw a PPT presentation, make a video, and then respond to it. So it takes time, right? So in that context, we prefer saying that, hey, if you have anything urgent, get on LinkedIn, ping me, and we can just connect through that and help you with the understanding what you need. So I'm really happy. Good to see that people know about these two platforms that I am here to help you. If in case you are new, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you. So again, just to let you all know that I'm in Noida right now, which is part of the Delhi NCR. If in case you are in Noida and you want to catch up with me, please do let me know. I'll be here for almost like 1.5 weeks of time, and I would be very happy to catch up with you if you have anything to share or just like to have a coffee. I would be really happy to join you. Pramod says, Sir, do the tools like Selenium, Cucumber, or Postman matter for a QA career or the ISTQB certification? Because instead of ISTQB certification, almost we are getting tools in demand to hire QA. Right, of course. See, I will not deny because I'm not a promoter of ISTQB. I'm just an instructor of ISTQB. It's just like that. Your job, your day-to-day work will be on the tools, on the applications, on the practices, what you are basically going to implement. Certification is a recognition, right? For example, when you work in a company, you are utilizing your skills, what you have earned for 4 years in your graduation, right? In your academics. For example, you're using mathematics every single day. You're doing calculations. You're performing, different calculations. But if you don't have a degree with you, a company will not ask you what is 2 plus 2. They will ask you that show me what is your qualification. Are you qualified for this particular job? So in this case, I would say, I'm sorry about the background noise if you're hearing them. The tools are basically your day-to-day work, which is most important thing. Knowing about the tools, how to use them, how to apply them into your day-to-day work is the most important part of your career. But certifications just add a little bit value on top of it. When you say that I'm just not a tester, I'm a certified tester. So of course it gives you a perk, an added advantage when you look forward to switch or move on to different organization. And the most important reason why you should have certification is some countries like India and other neighboring countries do not have it as a mandatory criteria. But if in case you get a chance to work with European countries or UK or US, the criteria is mandatory. Okay. They don't hire people without certifications. So as you know, I'm serving global. I'm serving not only our country, but also people from different countries of the world. So that's where ISTQB is important, right? But for you, of course, when you're working here in India, it might not be a criteria at all. So it's secondary. So tools are more important, of course. Even for the people who are certified, tools are important. If they don't know what is the tool, how to use the tool, nobody will hire you just because you are certified. So it's just a criteria. It's not a merit, right? So in that context, I would say please invest your time learning the tools, but just to make your profile more recognizable, we add certifications. Okay, I hope that answers you. And let me know if you have any other questions. Can you please guide me throughout? Yeah, exactly. I think I have given you all the details what you really wanted to know. And just let me know if you have any other questions related to it. All right, team. So, got anything, just let me know. We are waiting for more people. Yes. Again, Saturdays, we just feel free that whoever has a question, join in, go ahead, ask your questions, and get them clarified. We'll be more than happy to respond to those queries what people have. And don't forget to drop a thumbs up. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel as well. We want to spread this word, spread this knowledge across the world. Though somehow our channel is already the best, but still many people are not able to get to these contents and they cannot prepare well for the certifications. And many people are still busy investing a lot of money in the institutions or companies to learn about it, and they are not able to succeed. So we just want to spread the word that this entire channel gives you a free of cost content, which is the best in the world, and they can learn about it. And your subscription, your like on a video could help a lot, because YouTube is a platform which works on certain algorithms. So it certainly brings that value back, right? So go ahead. Okay, I see another one coming in from Promote says, what AI reactive testing strategy? Okay, what is reactive testing strategy? Can you please explain? Now, reactive strategy is all about when you do not have any plan or you don't know what exactly to test for an application or a particular functionality. Now, for example, if I've been given a task, I don't know what exactly to do in order to complete that task, I would just start trying it and then fail, right? On the failure, I'll realize that I did this mistake. That's why I failed. Let me correct this and do something else, right? So you will try different ways of doing it. And on each failure, you will learn yourself that let's not do this next time and do a better work next time, right? And then again, find the next anomaly. So same thing happens with our testing process as well. The applications or the parts of the application where you don't have any idea or you don't have any clue that what exactly to test or how exactly to test, you just get started with some random test cases. And based on the failure, you decide to do more testing on that area. So, following the principle, defect clusters together, you first write some test cases, execute it. If your test cases fail, then you look forward to write more test cases in the area where your test case failed. So you try deep dive, but where it passes, you say, this is okay, let's move on. So in that context, this is how your reactive strategy is defined, that it is completely reactive. That means reaction based. And reaction is all about when the failure happens, you do more testing there because you don't have any idea, you don't have any plan defined that what are you going to do in order to test it. Okay, so I hope that gives you the answer for the reactive. Do let me know if you have any other questions. Okay, the next one is again from Pramod. What about analytical risk-based testing, analytical requirement-based, model-based, and regression averse? Okay, so first of all, again, I would like to answer these questions very straightforward. But if you need the details of this particular part, I think you're already foundation level certified, right, Pramod? So you should have been through all these discussion from my foundation playlist. Okay. So, anyways, I will answer this. I'm just saying that in case you skipped that tutorial or you missed it, I'm just reminding you, you will find a more detailed explanation there. So, when you talk about risk based testing and analytical risk based or analytical requirement based, it's just one thing that when we talk about risk based testing, we take the risk consideration into the whole product, okay, from a product perspective. For example, if I'm making a cell phone, right? If I'm making a cell phone, I may have risk associated to camera, battery, or any other sensor that there are chances things may not be working fine, or there are chances where system may not work appropriately, or a particular function may fail, which is quite generic, right? You understand that my camera sensors may fail or could not predict that. Now, if you consider these risks in advance from the product point of view, then you call it as analytical based or risk based testing. Okay, analytical or risk based testing. But when you say analytical requirement based testing, it is completely driven by the priority and criticality of the requirement. Okay, and the risk associated with the functionalities, particularly. For example, if I'm trying to embed Flipkart with PayPal, there is a risk involved. That means PayPal does not work with, say, for example, Flipkart. So, in that context, I will identify this functional specific risk or integration specific risk and then try to test my system accordingly. So, two important things when I say analytical approach, which means the whole product based risk association, and analytical requirement, which is completely driven by the requirements, priority, and complexity. If I talk about the next one, model based is basically an approach where you test the system based on the models, not on the written requirements. Now, what is models? Model is UML diagrams, unified markup language, and this converts your theoretical statements into a pictorial representation. So it becomes quite easy to trace the changes because if you have to update a document theoretically, it takes a lot of effort and time. Indeed, it takes equal effort from an individual to learn about it, right? So, what is the change? What is the difference? And so on. But when it comes to our pictorial presentation of an application, it becomes very easy to make the corrections, modifications, or at least track the changes. So, in that case, it is very, very important that you use models and save your time. So, if you have a project which has frequent changes involved, then you make use of model based strategy where you convert your theoretical requirements into pictorial representations and then derive automated scripts right from the pictorial presentation itself. So we have model based testing tool available with us, and those model based testing tools will help you to derive your automation scripts right from the model diagram itself. Okay. And the last what you asked is regression hours. Of course, these are the projects where we do regression testing more than new testing. Okay, the regular testing is less compared to regression. So maintenance projects. If you are having a dedicated live system, you are a maintenance test engineer, then your strategy for the project will be regression hours, where you do most of the time regression testing. Okay, so I hope this answers all your questions. If you need any further detail, we have a dedicated tutorial available in our ISTQB Foundation, Chapter 5. Okay, and we do have a very detailed discussion in Test Manager syllabus also. So you can just find out that particular tutorial where we have discussed about the playlist. Okay, so what's next? We have Ajay. Ajay says, is very difficult to clear. Is it very difficult to clear ISTQB advanced level certification? Whenever I solve dummy papers, I do not score more than 50%. I completed reading book and also your videos. I'm not having confidence. So which advanced level are you talking about, Ajay? Like we have three certifications in the advanced level. We have test analyst, technical test analyst, and test manager. And I have not written any book on advanced level yet. So it depends on which book you are reading also. Okay. And where are you getting the dummy papers from? ISTQB doesn't have any dummy papers except one. Okay. ISTQB has only authorized one paper to be valid and as per the syllabus. I don't know which question papers you're talking about. If you're referring to any other website, then they will they will ruin your confidence for sure because they are fake. They are not as per the syllabus. Okay. So please stop referring to anything which you're referring outside ISTQB because ISTQB never releases their dumps. ISTQB doesn't have dumps at all. They don't release their paper into the market. So I'm damn sure whatever you're referring is a fake website which does not even know what is ISTQB. And book, probably you can tell me the name of the book and the author because there are limited books on advanced level. And also tell me which certification you're talking about, because you have different answers when it comes to test analyst or technical test analyst and test manager. Okay. Meanwhile, if anyone else has any other questions, do not forget to drop a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We will be happy to have you in our family and look forward to assist you better so that we can look forward to guide you well. Yes, Ian, go ahead. If you got any questions, I would be more than happy to answer that. I'm here to assist you. I'm here to address your queries and give you better clarity, get better picture about certifications and related concepts. So feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to answer your queries whatsoever you may have. Pramod says, what type of testing is done with the Cucumber tool? BDD. It's a behavior-driven development which uses a language called as Gherkin, and Gherkin language follows a protocol that is called as given, when, then. I'm sure you would have heard of this. So BDD is called as behavior-driven development, and it uses an approach of a language called as given, when, then. That's the template how you write your test cases. It's written in English, but you can create scenarios and you can create, outlines, and based on that you can pass your data and you can run the test. So you have to explore the tool to understand these theoretical concepts, because of course a tool cannot be explained in definitions. It has its own value by practically doing it. So yeah, I would see if I get enough time, I'll look forward to prepare. But time is only the thing what I don't have, and except that I have everything else. Precious, huh? That's why people used to say sometime that time is very precious. Don't lose it. Don't spend it like that. Utilize it in, channelizing it in a more resourceful way. And today I think I understand that statement very well when I don't have time to do something new or different for myself or someone else. So yes, time is precious, guys. It's very, very important to make sure that how you channelize your time. Pro says tools that help me to get in the gambling industry and gambling testing as a QA career. So I have no idea about gambling, okay, or game testing, because I don't think we have any specific tools created for gambling industry. Or even if there are tools or new innovations, I'm not aware of that, because that's the industry which I have not deep dived into. So in that context, it becomes very tricky to answer that. Yeah, if you can find out someone who is working as a gambling tester or game tester, that would be great to get in touch with them and understand what they are using. But so as far as I know about game testing, these are doing manual testing, and they only perform the testing by playing the game. So there are no tools to test a game. Okay. But not sure about the latest innovations if you have something, but they all uses the test management tool to document their artifacts and do the test case management, but they don't have any tool to test automation tools to test a game. Okay. And gambling industry, I'm not so sure if they have similar thing, because it's games, right? Gambling is more about casinos or applications which talks about winning money, right, by playing the game. So if you're shorts and you're playing game, you win the game against the computer, you make money, right? Which is exactly what happens in casino, right? So those softwares which are used in casino to make a game happen is what is called as gambling industry. So again, there also we do not have any tools. Okay. Kalpesh says, I want to do ISTQB CTFL. Is there any plan for training from your end? Not right now. It's been some time. I did a public session, but so I don't have any training in particular for foundation right now. But yes, you can always learn from the videos available on this channel. So you can just go to my channel and click on playlist, and search for ISTQB Foundation 2023, and you can just start your preparation right from there. Once you're done with that, you can pick up the second playlist, which is ISTQB sample paper discussions, and that sample papers will give you all the confidence what you need to pass the examination. Okay, so two playlists, and you are all settled for your examination. You trust me. I think Pramod is also recommending the same. But there are thousands of people who have commented back saying that only the videos were enough to pass the examination. Okay, so I would not say that blindly follow it. Get started. Let me know that videos are enough for you. If you think there are questions, you can join our live session every Saturday to ask your queries. Let it be anything, a definition or any sort of query related to what you're learning, and you can ask. Okay, so this is the best we can do through this particular channel. Like, one, we can give you the tutorials, and second, we can answer your queries as well. Okay, or if you would like to have any one-to-one discussion, like weekly, once we give a chance to our members to have a 1 hour session with me. So every Friday we do 1 hour session with our members of the channel. So you can become a member of the channel and you can do that also, but that's completely optional. Okay, that does not mean that the tutorials are incomplete or does not help you to prepare. Membership is just an add-on perk. Who thinks that, no, I understand, but I need some more time with you, so we do that, but it's hardly $100 a month. My memberships are the cheapest on this entire platform. 100 rupees is not a big deal. You can always think about that. Okay, here comes my friend, says Dinesh. What is MPV in advanced level agile testing? Actually, I was just going through the hierarchy of certification and I saw MPV mentioned against it. MPV or MVP. You should have seen MVP, not MPV. Let me just cross check, anyways, because I trust my friend Dinesh. Hey, Dinesh, by the way, I'm in Noida. Last time we could not catch up. Let me know if you have some time. Yes, it is MVP. MVP stands for minimum viable product. Okay, not MPV. Minimum viable product. That means today they have launched this particular item only with limited syllabus. That means it's not a full-fledged syllabus, but on a trial basis, they have created a basic outline of what this agile certification will be, or that is for SAFE. Okay, SAFE SAFE, which is Scaled Agile Framework. So they are saying that we just started with a basic syllabus right now, but we are going to optimize it. So they have mentioned MVP next to it, which means minimum viable product. Okay, not MPV. Ajay says test analyst. Oh, okay, sure. So Ajay, test analyst, I think you would be you have to be more sure with respect to the techniques. Others, I think that should be okay, because other chapters are quite related to your foundation. So you have already learned those things in foundation, that what is the test process, what is the risk-based testing, right? Chapter 3 is test techniques, which we need to spend a little more time because the techniques are the same, but the questions are highly complicated. Here, they will not give you the information. Here, you have to create the information. For example, decision table. In foundation level, they used to give you the table, and here you have to create your own table and come to the answer. I think my tutorials would guide you with those understanding, that how exactly to tackle those complex questions and prepare your own table to come to the answer. And rest, the chapter 4 will be another important chapter, because that's about non-functional characteristics, including usability, accessibility, and portability. So that's another tricky chapter which you will get confused with. 5 and 6 are very straightforward. 5 about the checklist and 6 about the tools. So that's more than simple to understand, and make sure that you learn about it, right? So in that case, just move on, right? And the book what you're using is Rex Black for Advanced Test Analyst. Yeah, I think that's absolutely fine. If you're using Rex Black, then it gives you good information, but the only drawback of that book is it gives you more than needed. Okay, it gives you beyond the syllabus, so you really don't have to completely rely on the book, but I would say that just target uh, the part of it. Okay, which you need as per the syllabus. Don't just read everything. Try to get the context from there. And the sample papers from the book, whatever you have, is okay because I have seen those books and myself, so I can recommend you. But any other website promising you that we have test analyst sample papers, don't trust them. They are fake because they themselves. If you have a doubt, just drop a comment and ask them to respond. If there is a senior, such a serious guy sitting behind there in the screen, okay, they will respond to you. If there is no response, then you come back to me, right? Because hundreds of people would have said to me that we asked them that why this question looks invalid, and we never got any response. Okay, we never got any response from them. So they are literally not bothered about your career. And someone who is bothered, people don't listen to them. Okay, people still go to unnecessary websites and try to confuse themselves. Let me tell you, you have tutorials, your official copy of the syllabus, you have Rex Black, and you have sample paper on the website, ISTQB website. Other than these four things, I don't recommend you anything else. Okay, so this is completely up to you to go beyond this four thing or confuse yourself or just stick to these four things and be sure about what you need to answer. Okay, the tutorials on my channel, the official copy of syllabus, the Rex Black book, and the sample paper on the website, on ISTQB website, not outside ISTQB website. Outside ISTQB website, I don't have any guarantee or I don't even know what they have. Okay, so I cannot assure you about that. And as far as my knowledge is concerned, most of the website which I visited, they all had wrong questions which are out of syllabus. I think that's the most important reason why are you not getting the confidence. Okay, but if in case you think there's anything else you want to talk to me, please drop me a text on LinkedIn and we can connect together to discuss further. Okay, that's the best I can do. Pawan says, sir, how to crack ISTQB foundation level? Pawan, the same thing. Please visit my channel. You have a playlist section. Go to my playlist section and you have a tutorial related to ISTQB foundation, which is the official syllabus tutorials. And you would not need anything else. If you have been through all the videos, then it will just make sure that you have covered everything what you really needed to know. Just let me help you if I can just quickly launch my channel and get you the playlist link. It will save you time, right? So I should give you better suggestions. So this is the link to the ISTQB Foundation playlist. You can start preparing from here. Okay, and what is that? Dinesh says, can we meet tomorrow? Yeah, sure. Just drop me a text on LinkedIn right away, okay? So that after that we can have a word and we can catch up. Okay. Please drop me a text on LinkedIn, Dinesh. Pramod says, Pawan Kumar, just follow this playlist. Yeah, I just dropped it. Mani says, sir, by following the solely CTFL syllabus, is that okay to clear CTFL 4.0? I don't have any tutorials on 4.0 yet. Okay. The playlist which I'm sharing right now is for 3.1. Why? Because 4.0 is not yet rolled out. 4.0 is just announced. If you have any confusion that what I'm saying, is it valid or not, please open istqb.org right now. Click on ISTQB Foundation. You will see a red banner on the top. Just read that and you will understand yourself that why I don't have 4.0. Okay, because it clearly says it will be rolled out in May 2024. So I don't know why people are not reading that and getting confused with 4.0, 4.0. The 4.0 is not yet rolled out. I have told several times on my different discussions. So please concentrate on 3.1, and my syllabus is also on 3.1 itself right now. When 4.0 gets rolled out, I'll prepare the new syllabus. Okay? Don't be confused. Pawan says, sir, please read my comment. How can I crack ISTQB Foundation exam? I'm a fresher. Okay, so is it enough to crack the exam? Yes, Pawan. This is enough. Trust me. There are more than 5 million views on this channel and not a single negative comment. Okay, So not a single negative comment on the channel because we just help them the best. We just try to give the best answers and best recommendation. If my channel does not have views, I would never recommend you my playlist myself. Okay. So yes, the playlist would be enough. But along with that, there is a sample question also. There is another playlist which talks about 120 questions with tips and tricks. I would recommend you to follow that also. Okay. So stick to that part also, and that would cover everything what you need. Right, Pawan? Is there any course on Udemy? No, this is the best what we have. Udemy, you can go ahead. It's up to you, your choice. If you really want to invest some money and come back to this channel, you can always do that because you can read the comments. People have written, most of the times that we wasted our money and then we came to know that YouTube had free tutorials from your channel. So I think I'm just going by their words. I have not taken any course from Udemy. But yeah, I think this is the reason. Let me just tell everyone here that this is the reason people think YouTube is not a platform for learning. Okay? Because people think YouTube only gives you limited content and there will be a paid version of it on Udemy. I never charge people for this. I've given the best content without any cost on YouTube. And people have come from Udemy to YouTube just for my content. Okay. So, Pawan, you don't have to worry about anything on Udemy. I would say don't waste your money, but you are always free to utilize. It's your money. It's up to you. You can take a course and then come back here to see if that is better or this is better. That's up to you. Okay. But all the very best. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Pramod says, I had a question after Kalpesh. Can you please help? What was the question? Did I miss that? For the tools we get you to, but nowadays the tools are highly updated and difficult to learn. Can you please guide me, sir? For the tools we get the YouTube videos, but nowadays the tools are highly updated. Yeah, of course, nobody can talk about all the scenarios, Pramod. It's just that the tools has to be exercised in real world. You have to apply them in the reality to see, and the scenarios are weird. Scenarios are different, diversified. I may be using Selenium for one product, you might be using Selenium for another product, and there are thousands of people who are using Selenium and for thousand different types of products. So people face different challenges, and 1,000 people cannot be combined together to create a tutorial, correct? And one tutorial, or even in a series of 10 tutorials, I cannot talk about 1,000 scenarios. So you are right by saying that the tools are not what we see in the tutorials. That's the reason they will only tell you some fundamentals features of the tool, but the real time comes from the real time. Okay, you cannot learn it in an institute, you cannot learn it from a video based tutorial, you cannot learn it from an instructor until unless you know what are you going to test. So that's the reason instead of doing public sessions, I do corporate sessions more, because companies, when they get the product, then they get stuck. Then they call me that Neeraj, we have a corporate training requirement that is to learn Selenium. So in that session, I tell them what they have to do in order to test their product. And same thing happens in all my other training also. They invite me because they need help with their product. Correct? So I tell them what the Selenium can do for your product and teach them according to that, not like on google.com or facebook.com, right? So in that context, yes, tool is very wide and their utilization are also different as the product is different. So you cannot learn a full-fledged tool with all possible ways of using it using a tutorial, right? Okay, I hope that's fine. Yes, team, if you're here and happy with our services, please drop a like. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. We want to let YouTube know that this channel is really helpful for you, and we would love to, get people helped, because all our objective is to YouTube to promote it to other people so that they can find free content without any cost to prepare for themselves. Okay. What else? Money says following Dorothy Graham must, or following syllabus will be enough. See, Dorothy Graham, you can follow very well. Okay, Dorothy Graham is another good book, and Yeah, we did we did have her on our channel for one of the discussions, right? Dorothy Graham. Her book is very fantastic, and I'll tell you, I prepared for my examination using that book. But syllabus is little crisp. Okay, so I would say in this way that start with the syllabus, right? And if you think that syllabus did not explain me anything really good, then go to the Dorothy Graham book and understand that as detail. Why should you not learn entire thing from the book? Because book has a lot of extra details to help you learn better. So book is not wrong or book is not bad to be followed, but it's just that if you're okay with any additional information to learn about, then you can go by the book as well. Okay. But if many people come back and tell me that Neeraj, I just want to stick to the syllabus, I don't want to learn anything beyond, then we say, okay, go ahead. You can learn from the PDF syllabus copy itself. So you don't need a book at all. But trust me, both are absolutely fine. The book has little more than the syllabus so that your understanding is not limited to only the definitions. That's the point. Okay, so you can choose any of that. But if you think syllabus is very crisp, you're not getting your answers, then you should go for the book. Okay, so Kuma says, Lunica, hi everyone, haven't been able to join but wanted to share that I've completed my CDFL, all thanks to this channel. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lunica, for letting us know. Indeed, I keep myself always busy with all these comments which we get from the channel. And I'm really happy that you could take some time out and let us know about your results. So, congratulations on the success. And we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. I'm really happy when people take some time out and join our lab session, at least to let us know that, yeah, the channel helped them to prepare well and succeed. That creates a little more realistic thing rather than me promoting my own content, right? We let people promote our content, saying that if I talk about my brand myself, it's really bad. Everyone says that, yeah, of course you will talk about your things which are good, right? But when thousands of people say that, no, this guy's content is good, then I don't have to do any advertisement. I don't have to do any promotions. I don't have to talk myself about my own thing. That's the reason I don't do any advertisement or I don't promote my content. What people ask, I just answer that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Linika, for letting us know. I wish you all the very best in all your future endeavors. Okay? Pramod says, got it, sir. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Pawan says, thank you. Thank you for the hearts, Pawan. Pramod says, as we have whole team approach in Agile, we have whole globe approach as Team Square on live session. Yes, indeed. This is how the global world looks like. And let me tell you, I was many times approached by our Indian friends saying that, why don't you create the tutorials in Hindi also? I told them two reasons. One, you're not going to write the exam in Hindi, so there is no point wasting your time learning in Hindi and then converting that into English because at the end of the day, you have to answer the examination in English. So it will help you to build your English understanding also. Plus, at the same time, it will also help you to learn about those words, what you should be aware of during the examination, right? Second important thing, I was not catering only our country. We were also looking forward to target many other countries across the world, right? Because ISTQB is common for everyone. If somebody comes and says that, oh, this guy is making in Hindi, they would not be able to get the quality content. So that's the reason I chose um, English as the language, and that's where it just helps. So, Pramod, back to your point. Yes, the reason why it is one of the best channel today in the world for ISTQB certification is because of that decision. Because we wanted everyone to get benefited across the world, not just only our country and our people. We want everyone, all the QAs are our family, and every single test engineer in the world is a community member of our family, right? So that's what these comments are coming today. Thank you so much for letting us know about that, Pramod. We are happy to hear. Again, Samodi says, hello, sir. I would like to thank you. I could pass ISTQB with 87.5 marks. I just followed your tutorials only. Thank you so much for your great service. You're welcome. Pawan, I think you know what I'm about to say, right, Pawan? I don't have to further tell you anything else. This is a live example of what I was telling you just a moment ago. So again, I'm not influencing you that you should follow only my videos. Start with it. I always say my people that start with my videos. If you think you're able to understand, good. If you don't understand, let me know. I'll give you other alternatives, right? There are books, there are, syllabus copy and whatnot. But this is what I meant is like tutorials have been enough for majority of our audience. And they said you saved a lot of our money and we could pass the examination with, you know, flying colors. 87.5 is a big deal, let me tell you. It's not an easy job to get in ISTQB. 87.5, which is almost around kind of like 34, 35, right? So 35 to 36 months is what she would have got out of 40. Anyways, I'm not pointing out you, but I'm just saying you because your questions were uh, related to that. Like, is this course going to be enough? Is there an Udemy course? And also, trust me, these videos are enough. But if you have problems, of course, you can choose any other option. Okay. Thank you. All the very best, Samodhi, for letting us know. And we are happy that you could take some time out to share your result with all of us. Thank you. Pawan says, sir, I learned up to chapter 2, okay, and but not able to solve some questions. So what can I do? Of course, some gaps you have learned from. Oh, interesting. Where are you solving the questions from? Because there are no chapter wise questions in our syllabus, right? They are mixed, they are blend of different chapters. Please don't start solving papers unless you complete all the 6 chapters. I always say that to everyone. Please do not start solving the papers unless you have completed all the 6 chapters because they are shared. Okay, they have things related to other chapters in each question. So please don't do that. Learn from the whole thing and then let me know, and there will be good response which you will be getting from. Okay, and if you have any problem with any question in particular, please drop me, okay, on LinkedIn the questions, or drop me an email. You have my email in the about page, or just drop me a text on the YouTube. Let me know what is that question which you are stuck with. I can at least tell you whether you are referring a wrong question or what is the confusion, right? You can ask me anything. So it's not that you only tell me a problem and I tell you that no, this is not good. No, I solve the problem also. So feel free to let me know that question that which you are not able to answer. But general understanding is you need to go through all the 6 chapters to answer any question in the exam. Okay, so please make sure. All right, next, Alok says, hi sir, hi Alok. From where can I get mock test papers for ISTQB Advanced Technical Test Analyst? There is no source. There's only one mock paper, which is authorized by uh, ISTQB. So there's only one mock paper available. And if you want, you can just refer that. There are no other mock papers available for ISTQB advanced level because there are no dumps. Okay, there are no dumps. Here's the link. If you want to just check out the standard mock paper from ISTQB, you can just check this link here, which is my blogspot, and here you can find the sample paper of what ISTQB has authorized. Other than that, ISTQB doesn't have dumps. People only feel this when they come to advanced level because foundation they find hundreds of questions, right? Because some people can just create random questions. Foundation is one word, but advanced is scenario based, long questions. Simple question, right? Why did you have so much dumps for foundation but not for advanced? Because these idiot peoples cannot create it. Okay, because someone who is not even certified is just dumping some unwanted questions which is not as per the syllabus, not as per the requirement. So even for foundation, I keep telling people that please don't go beyond ISTQB website. They're all wrong questions and fake questions. But I can only say, okay, ask those people why you don't have advanced level mock papers. They will never answer you. Okay, see, that's the point, right? Go to any technical channel and see that if the author is coming online like this to face the audience. Okay, if you find the trainer or the instructor coming online on live channel, live video, then you know that that person is genuine. As simple as that. I'm not talking about bloggers. I'm talking about technical channels. But if at a technical channel you don't get response for your comments and the person does not come live, then they are just faking. Simple, because they cannot face the world because they don't have answer. Correct? So that gives you a clear justification that this person is right in front of us and not referring a note or something to answer your questions. That means he has seen the world better than anyone else. So please, you can give it a try. I never say that please trust me blindly. Never ever I say that. I say that go and check it out yourself. If you get wrong questions, please come back. I'll tell you. You can also do that. If you find a question which you are not able to answer, do a control F on the official syllabus copy. It's a PDF, right? Press control F, which is find search option, and search that word. Whether have you discussed this in any syllabus, any chapter? Answer will be no. Then that question is invalid. Simple. But again, people don't have that much patience to do also. And they get confused and they lose their confidence. Can't help, right? Okay, Samodi also, sorry, just Alok. Yeah, Alok. So we don't have any other thing. I just have one link. You can just refer that standard paper, okay? And all the very best for your examination. Dinesh says, right now traveling in metro, basement, there is certain signal problem. Please tell me how can we meet if you get my message. I told you, drop me a LinkedIn text. Boss, Dinesh, drop me a LinkedIn text. There I'll just, take your number and call you. Okay? Please do that. I don't know. He went into basement, so he will lose my uh, chat. But I told him already. He didn't listen. I told him, drop me a text on LinkedIn. Samodi says, thank you, sir. You were right. Since I'm a Sri Lankan, your tutorials help all the QA around the world. I wish you all the best for your great service. Thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, I do have a very good fan following in Sri Lanka too. Uh, I have trained many people in Sri Lanka, and we have many followers on our channel from Sri Lanka. And we always keep receiving this good feedback from them. And yeah, indeed, not only just Sri Lanka, even many other countries across the world, and they come back and tell us that thank you for making this video in English so that we could learn from it and pass the examination. So Samodi, we really love your comment, and it was great that we could help, and good to hear those compliments. Thank you so much, and all the very best to you as well in all your future endeavors. I would be happy if I'm planning to do world tour, kind of like organizing some events, but not now, maybe 2024. And Sri Lanka will be another place. We will start with neighboring countries first, and we will post it. So please follow me on LinkedIn team, because YouTube, not everyone opens that quite often, but LinkedIn, you do open quite often. So I would urge all of you to please connect with me on LinkedIn so that you can get latest posts and updates from me, so that you can know when I'm traveling where, and you can reach out or we can catch up for any kind of discussions. Okay. All right, we got another 7 minutes to go. I think I'm caught up with all the questions here. Please let me know if you have any other questions, team, because this live session is not about my story update, not about my travel updates. It's all about your queries and my answers. So this live session is only for Q&A. So that's the reason we don't have anything else to share. Go ahead and let me know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to talk about your query and help you understand that. Yes, team, go ahead. If you got a question, do not hesitate. Let your question be simple, easy. We just have to answer your queries, and we don't judge you based on your question, or we don't even judge a question. If you have a question, all we have to do is answer your question, and that's what our job here is. So make sure that you do not hesitate, and do let us know if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer your queries, whatsoever you may have. Pramod says, how do the Jenkins and Kubernetes play a job in testing, sir? See, these are basically the things which help you to move from the code from one environment to another. So either, see, when I talk about DevOps, there are several tools which helps you migrate data from one location to another location, and then there are a lot of other things, right? So these tools basically just help you to connect the dots, but does not help you to test directly. So that's what these tools are also doing, nothing much. So they are not basically our testing tools, but they do help to understand whether the code has been migrated, what was the release notes. So you go there to read that what is the new thing here, right? What's the new part of the module which was integrated. Nandini, hi sir, you are great. Following your videos for ISTQB. Are they still relevant according to the new syllabus? Please give some tips to clear it. Number one, my videos are for 3.1. They're not for 4.0. The reason is 4.0 is not yet rolled out. So you still have to write the examination on 3.1 itself. Please don't be under the impression that the release has been rolled out. The release has been announced, not rolled out yet. Okay, you can verify this information on official website of ISTQB, and you can read yourself whether it is rolled out or not. Okay, and yes, to pass 3.1, of course, your syllabus, the tutorials are enough. Okay, you don't need anything else. All the very best. Huma says, I've realized that most roles in the organization I work for are for automation testing. Yep, that's true. I've already completed the Agile Extension course and plan to write in October. That's good to know. I want to ask if it's advisable to do the technical tester course next or to learn Selenium first. I would recommend you learn the tool, that is Selenium or any other tool, instead of doing technical tester. To be frank, technical tester does not add any expensive value to your portfolio. Agile tester is enough because that talks about the fundamentals of agile methodology and tells you what a tester needs to do when they are working in agile methodology. Okay, but agile technical tester is just a little bit extension of that, but does not improve any kind of weightage in your portfolio. And taking that would not yield you better results in your job, right? So I would recommend, after taking Agile foundation level, you should go for tools to learn and add more value to your portfolio than taking Agile advanced. Okay, that's the point. I hope that makes it clear. Do let me know if you have anything else. Okay, Nandini says, thank you, sir. Alok says, sir, I'm not able to text you on LinkedIn. For that, I need LinkedIn premium account. No, 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 no. I don't have premium account. People every day they text me so much. First of all, you need to connect with me. Okay. So next to the message button, next to the message button, there are dots. Click on that and say connect. Once you connect with me, you can send me messages. Okay. It's not that you need premium. That's the reason I've not taken a premium account. I'm still an ordinary account. Okay. So please do that, Alok. I just don't want you to suffer after the live session. I'll do it right away. Just when you open my profile, uh, are you on the right profile? First of all, that's most important because you might be visiting some other person. Maybe if you're going from the about page of my LinkedIn, then right place. But if in case you're on the wrong, please, this is for everyone. This is my LinkedIn ID. Okay. Yeah. Just click next to that dot. Click on Okay, connect. Once you connect, you'll be able to message me. What else? Nandini says, "You are so great, sir. Who doesn't want to talk to you?" Exactly. Yeah, I think you are right. Who doesn't want to talk to me? It's just that all they don't know is the right way to reach me, right? So that's the reason I'm telling them right in on open forum that go ahead, this is the way you can reach out to me and talk to you. I would be really happy to help you. But yes, thank you for that lovely comment, Nandini. It certainly means a lot when people say that who doesn't want to talk to you. That means you're not just telling your view, you're also talking on behalf of many other people saying that it's really that I'm doing the job, whatever I'm doing for people, it is, you know, making them feel better or it's making them do their job better. So people like you is all that we understand. So that makes total sense. And that's what keeps me fueled up all the time to keep up the good job for everyone around the world without even expecting anything in return. Okay, we don't expect that someone should come and pay us or we are charging them in a training session. We just give the best knowledge as much as possible. And we don't even expect that they will come back and say thank you to us, right? Because we are educationists, we share knowledge and we don't expect anything in return. But when people come and say you these things, we really feel motivated. We feel inspired that yes, I think people are happy. They are coming and telling us. So thank you so much, Nandini. I would like to appreciate when people take some time out to motivate us also. So thank you so much for that. Someone says, no, Alok, you have to connect first. You will be able to message. Yeah, that's correct. Thank you, Pawan, for helping him. And yeah, that's the way to use LinkedIn. And Abhishek, welcome to the family. I just accepted your request. Okay. No, that was Abhishek. Sorry. Is that you? No. I got another request. I thought Alok, Abhishek. I just got carried away. I just accepted another request right now. Okay. But that was from Abhishek, not from Alok. Alok, just do that. Okay. What is it? Nandini says, sir, I only know you since this Monday, but such a great and positive aura. May God bless you with everything. He doesn't. What is it? It's hiding behind that heart icon. Oh, you deserve the world for helping us. Oh, really? Thank you so much for those big words. That shows me the respect and affection what you have with this channel and me. And I certainly look forward to do something for people who cannot kind of like really afford things, but they want education, right? But of course, I cannot go back to school and start teaching them fundamentals. But one day I would also see that. But right now, as I'm a professional, I have knowledge about professionalism. I can at least do that for the professionals, right? So that's the reason I think. But I'm really surprised that you're making this comment in just a week time. Okay, good to know that. Thank you so much. Right. But again, feel free. Team, as you all know, this is every Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have an open forum live session where people can connect and join us to ask anything. And we don't have any criteria, right? We never ask you that, are you a subscriber to answer your question? Let me tell you something very, very important that YouTube has an option that who can comment. Only members, only subscribers, or anyone. I never change the condition to subscribers, right? I never lock it. I leave it as anyone. And that's the best proof that we don't have any restrictions for anyone to ask a question to me. That means anyone. And you can feel it yourself. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you're able to comment. But there are settings for us which we don't use. We say Q&A is open to all, and we don't want even a criteria saying that you should be a subscriber of the channel. That's the reason we have 5 million views, but we have only 30,000 subscribers. That's the poor thing. Anyways, thank you so much. We already hit the hour and time for me to take some rest. So thank you so much for being here. It was really pleasure hosting you all, and I hope I have given you the best possible answers, satisfactory answers, which you can go and utilize, right? So, as usual, that's all from this particular live session, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for watching the video, team, and happy learning. Take care, stay safe. See you next weekend or in another tutorial. Bye bye.